Hi guys, welcome back to Time Out at Zentegra. Today we are talking about something every business owners, founders, managers and team leaders is thinking about right now. How to optimize your business without making everything more complicated.
Exactly, because optimization doesn't always mean adding more tools, more meetings, or more dashboards. Sometimes it means removing friction, fixing broken processes, and helping your team work smarter.
Yes, that is correct. And it's a pretty good starting point also. So in the US business environment right now, companies are under pressures from every side. Rising cost, changing customer expectations, labor challenges, competition, and also the AI disruption also.
And that's across the industries. A healthcare clinic, a retail brand, a manufacturing company, a CPA firm, a marketing agency, or a SaaS startup may look completely different from the outside, but internally they often face the same core problems.
Yep, if I'm not wrong, like manual work, slow reporting.
Yeah. Always there are like disconnected systems everywhere.
And also the team spending too much time searching for information instead of actually making decisions though. So, Jose, if a business owner is asking you, where do I start with optimization? What would you say to them?
I would say start with the process, not the software. A lot of business makes the mistake of buying a new tool before understanding the real problem itself.
It's pretty true. I mean, they think that CRM, ERP, or maybe automation tools, or even AI platform will magically fix everything.
Exactly. But if the process is messy, software will make the mess digital. That's it.
Okay.
So the first step is mapping the business. So you have to understand the business flow. Then how does a lead comes in? How is it followed up? How does it become a deal? How does the service get delivered? How does the billing happen? Where does the reporting come from? So all these things you should be careful in.
There's a lot of questions to answer. So it's basically you're telling that we have to identify where the time is wasted though.
Yes, look for the delays, duplicate work, manual approvals, repeated data entry, missed follow-ups, and unclear responsibilities. Those are the optimization opportunities.
Okay, so let's get a little more practical examples for them. So how would optimization look different in different industries?
In healthcare, optimization could mean reducing the patient intake delays, automating the appointment reminders, improving billing workflows, and making patient records easier to access.
Okay. And what about retail then?
If we are going to retail, we can focus on the inventory, like inventory visibility, customer purchase behavior. You can concentrate loyalty campaigns and the fast order fulfillment. If you don't know what's selling, what's stuck, and who your repeat customers are, then you are losing the loyalty.
That is true. And also coming to the manufacturing companies.
So manufacturing, I would say optimization. It's all about the optimization. So you have to do the product planning, vendor coordinations, inventory controls, quality checks, and delivery timelines.
Yes.
Even the small delays in the procurement or the stock updates can affect the entire operation itself.
And what about professional services like maybe CPA firms or like a law firm, consultants, or any other agencies?
Yeah, so first they need is better client onboarding, task tracking, like document management, recurring service flows, and client communication. In service businesses, the biggest leak is usually not the product cost, it's the time.
That's totally understandable. And finally, Mama, what about the SaaS companies?
Yeah, for SaaS, optimization means improving the customer onboarding, tracking the product usage, reducing the churn, automating the support, and using the data to understand where users get stuck.
Okay, so maybe we can also have a separate podcast on these individual topics also. Now let's talk about the AI, because every business conversations in 2026, if you see, eventually comes back to AI.
True, but you need to stop asking how do we use AI and start asking where can AI remove repetitive work or improve the decision making.
That's pretty much a better question than what I asked. So Can you explain a little more on that then?
Sure, sure. So AI can help with the lead scoring, customer support responses, sales forecasting,
Okay.
invoice analysis, content creation, reporting, and even the internal knowledge search.
Okay.
So, but it should be it should support the business process, not replace some common usage.
I understood. So AI is not a strategy there, AI supports a strategy.
Exactly. If your data is poor, your workflow is unclear, your team is not trained enough, AI will not save you.
Okay.
Optimization still needs clean data, proper systems, and people who know how to use them.
Okay. So the another major part of business optimization, as I felt, is the customer's experience itself.
Yes, exactly. So customers today expect speed, clarity, personalization, and consistency.
Okay.
They don't want to explain the same issue 5 times to the 5 different people.
It is very true. So that is totally understandable. It's mainly because when the team doesn't have a connected systems though.
Yeah. So, like sales has one version of the customer, support has another, finance has the another.
Yeah.
So then the customer gets frustrated because the company itself doesn't seem aligned.
Okay. So optimization here means creating one connected view of the customer.
Yes. So whether it is CRM, help desk, billing, marketing, or project management, the goal is simple. Every team should know what happened before, what is happening right now, and what needs to happen next.
Okay, I understood. Okay, and let's also talk about the reporting part because many business have reports, but they lack the insight of it.
Yeah, that's a big issue. A report tells you what happened, and insight tells you what to do the next.
Okay, can you give some examples for understanding better?
Okay. So instead of only looking at the total revenue, look at the revenue by product, region, salesperson, customer segment, and repeat purchase rate. Instead of only tracking the number of leads, track lead source quality. Okay. Conversion rate, follow-up time, and deal cycle length. All these points are really important.
So basically the right metric depends on the business goal which should be there.
Exactly. If your goal is growth, track sales pipeline and the conversion. If your goal is profitability, track margins and the cost leakage.
Okay.
If your goal is customer retention, then track satisfaction, repeat business, and support the response time.
Okay, so that is a really good insight that you have provided. So before we close, what's one thing that companies should remember about business optimization, I would say?
Optimization is not a one-time project. It is like a culture.
It's a pretty powerful line that you said.
Yeah, businesses should review processes regularly. What worked last year may not work this year.
Yeah.
Teams grow, customer expectations change, technology changes, and markets shift.
So a business need to keep improving that.
Yes, obviously. The best companies are not always the biggest. There are the ones they adapt faster, communicate better, use data wisely, and remove unnecessary complexity.
Okay. So if I have to summarize from what you have told, if you want to optimize your business, we should start by understanding the process, then remove the bottlenecks which is there, then connect your system, use AI with purpose, then we have to improve the customer experience, and finally measure what actually matters in the overall.
Yeah. And most importantly, don't optimize just for the technology.
Okay.
Optimize for the people, performance, and better decisions.
Okay, that's actually a pretty good goal. And a business that runs smoother, serves customer better, and gives leaders the clarity to grow.
Exactly. Optimization is not about doing more. It's about doing the right things better.
So if your business is growing, but your system, processes, and teams are starting to feel disconnected, maybe this is the right time to start to think about the optimization of your business.
Yeah. At Zentegra, we help businesses simplify operations, automate the workflows, improve visibility, and build smarter systems that support real growth.
Yeah, whether if you are a finance, healthcare, retail, manufacturing, professional services, or any growing businesses, Zentegra can help you move from manual work and confusions to clarity, efficiency, and really good, better decision making.
Yeah, for that, visit Zentegra.com
Yep.
and discover how can we help optimize your business for the next state of growth.
So yep, this is the end of the video, and this is Time Out at Zentegra. This is Jose and Jerry signing off. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.